The telecom market could be staring at disruption once again. On 3rd of July, Reliance Jio launched its new 4G Jio Bharat phone. It is priced aggressively at 999 rupees. With this move, Jio aims to accelerate the shift of about 250 million feature phone users to internet-enabled devices. Indicating the rationale behind the new phone, Reliance Jio chairman Mukesh Ambani also highlighted that there are 250 million mobile phone users in India who remain trapped in the 2G era. Jio's argument is that India's feature phone users have been hit hard. First, because other telcos have increased the cost of basic voice services for a 30-day period from 99 rupees to 199. And second, because these users cannot afford smartphones. For its part, along with the phone, Jio is also offering a 30% cheaper monthly plan and 7 times more data compared to offers from other telcos. Jio is offering a plan worth 123 rupees per month for unlimited voice calls and 14 GB data. The phone will also be UPI enabled through Jio Pay. For entertainment, it will have Jio Cinema, Jio Savan and FM radio. The beta trial for the first 1 million Jio Bharat phones will start from July 7th. For their part, brokerages estimate that the Jio Bharat phones could disrupt the 2G market. They believe the move is broadly positive for Jio, and while Airtel will face challenges, Vodafone Idea will be hit the hardest. According to Jefferies, while the new device could drive 20 to 22 million subscriber additions for Jio, providing a 2 to 3% boost to its FY25 revenues, it may impact Airtel's revenues by 1 to 2%. Moreover, Jio's attractive postpaid and voice segment offerings come when Vodafone Idea's cash flow pressures are mounting, implying market consolidation into an effective duopoly sooner. According to JP Morgan, this step can halt tariff hike discussions in the 2G segment and help Jio gain market share. MK Research analysts also believe that the phone could further delay tariff hike discussions, creating a sharper dent in Vodafone Idea's business. Meanwhile, while pointing out that the feature phone segment accounts for 20% of Airtel's mobile revenues and 30% of Vodafone Idea's, Citi Research analysts said they did not see an immediate risk to these revenues as subscribers may not purchase the new phone right away. But it would still help Jio expand its subscriber base. So, will the Jio Bharat phone disrupt the telecom market?
Well, I think it will certainly be a disruptive impact that we will see. How significant that impact is will depend on a couple of things. The value of an internet product with a 2-inch screen is something that we should not overestimate. So, yes, it will impact a large number of people who are holding back on using data services because of the price of the handset. Will probably want to take the opportunity. But there is still a lot that this device seems not to be doing, or this device is limited in comparison to the smartphone, and therefore we should not overestimate this impact.
Actually, the transition from feature phone to smartphone has slowed down. We have also seen Jio tried to launch a low-cost smartphone, JioPhone Next, but its performance was only, I would say, modest, right? So Jio, what they are trying to do is trying to bridge that gap. They want to be the stepping stone for consumers to transition from a feature phone to a smartphone. They want to give them the taste of their services, and they are in for a longer term play, right? They will monetize more when that consumer will eventually shift to a smartphone, right? As far as disruption is concerned, the pricing obviously is very, very competitive. It's a no-brainer. You have consumers from Airtel also, consumers from Vodafone also, which will, and Jio will eat up their share as well.
How will Jio's competitors be affected?
Airtel and Vodafone Idea would not be thrilled by this news. I think it'll impact them in two ways. One, if they do not have a comparable device, then clearly the cost-conscious customers would certainly be attracted to the one that Jio is offering. And also recall that Jio is further lowering the price of data services, which again is something that it took a while for the incumbents to raise to the present levels. And this will be, in a way, a step backwards when it comes to their profitability. And I would think that this would particularly worry Vodafone Idea, which is already struggling.
While Jio may be staring at another disruption in its favor, that doesn't mean there are no hurdles ahead.
The lock-in period that the Jio phone seems to come with, and as you know, that this device will be locked into the Jio network. Now, this is something that regulators often like to look into and figure out whether this is or is not an anti-competitive move. And that is something that I would not be surprised if Jio's competitors also raise with the regulator.
According to sources, the JioBharat phones will only work with a Jio SIM card. However, Jio has not indicated a lock-in period feature for the phone so far. The extent of disruption will depend on how closely the JioBharat device mimics a smartphone. Finally, if Jio eats into the 2G user pie, Vodafone Idea will have the most to lose, since it hasn't launched 5G services yet and thus could also face pressure on the premium user front.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
She's working her way to the corner office. Business Standard.